It's what's on the inside that counts. I am talking about Hot Pockets, and they found their way into the hearts and stomachs of people around the world, becoming a pop culture phenomenon pretty much for the past 3 decades.
You got it. Well, this is what I call the original Hot Pocket. So we're gonna start, and we'll talk as we do it. I need 2 pieces of white bread.
Coming up, 2 pieces of white bread.
Give me 2. We're gonna make a pepperoni and cheese. So we got 2 pieces of white bread. I've already sprayed this this Hot Pocket iron with some Pam.
Okay.
All right. So pizza sauce.
Pizza sauce coming up.
Real quick. Very little. You want to put this in the center.
The cheese next.
Yep. You want to put this in the center of the bread. Don't go all the way to the edges.
Okay.
All right. So I will trade you.
It's just sauce and bread, and I'm sold.
A little bit of cheese, and then we're going to do pepperoni. And again, you want to ladle this on the inside. All right, so now that we've kind of jump-started this and we're out of the gates here.
This is not plugged in anywhere. What's the deal with this?
No, we're using the burner of the stove, and this is something that, as far as I know, dated back to the 50s or the 60s. I grew up eating these as a kid, so obviously that was some time ago. And then we're going to take a little butter, put it almost like a garlic bread on one side. We don't want it on both. And this is a little bit of garlic.
On it. So good.
Yep. So, all right, so now we're ready to do this.
Is that face down in the...
No, it's going to go on top, just like that.
To the burner, though? Yeah, okay.
And then you close this bad boy.
Wow.
And then...
Oh, my gosh, I'm so excited to try this.
We're going to cut the edges.
Okay. Oh.
All right, I'm just going to cut them off on here because I left
Some people don't like the crust anyway.
All right, there we go. All right, so here we go. And then we're just putting it on the burner. All right, so now we're going to talk a little bit about what we've done here. This is something that I grew up with. We used to come home on Sunday nights after church. My dad would stuff whatever leftovers are in between a couple pieces of bread. You have soup. It's phenomenal. It's called the Toast Tight. Now, I wanted my parents' one, which was an iron one, so you could throw it over a campfire. But
that's a great idea.
Yeah, you can see it. Melissa's put it up. It's phenomenal. And I asked them to get me one, so my dad went online, found this thing. And it's amazing. So here's the deal, and we're going to switch places. I'm going to let you keep. I'll
keep my hands warm.
Flip it for me.
Okay.
Flip it for me.
Flipping.
All right.
Just making sure the handle's
so here's the deal. I did 3 up here, guys. If you can get a shot of this plate up here, I did 3. The first one here is, and I'd say we'll go left to right.
So it's whatever your flavor is,
Whatever your flavor is. This is a ham and Swiss cheese.
Okay.
This is one of the pepperoni ones that we did. And then this here's a dessert one. It's made with cinnamon raisin bread. And then, Lord help me, if I would have gotten canned apples, my grandmother would have rolled over in her grave. So I did some earlier. I did some Granny Smith apples and created it. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to give you, we're going to cut them. I'll move the box out of the way here if I can. And this is one of the last ones that we did. This is
I'm so sold on this.
All right,
I don't know how.
Here's my hands are clean because I just washed them. So that's the ham and cheese.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So now you can set that over here on the plate or on the tray. It doesn't matter. This is the pepperoni one. That's pepperoni and cheese.
Just keep feeding them to me. I'll take them.
I will. All right. And then this is the dessert one, which is phenomenal. And it absolutely is just like a apple pie.
And dessert, topping it off with dessert.
All right, so there we go.
Okay, the pizza one's really good, by the way. Should I turn this again?
Yeah, flip it. Keep flipping it. You want to keep flipping it.
So how long on each side?
Do what?
How long on each side?
You just you check it and just get it brown. This is great for parents. So grandmas, moms, this is something you can do with your kids. It's a great snack. You can make it healthy however you want to. It's just something that's awesome. So
I have to mention, too, he put a slice of cheese with the apple pie. This is amazing.
You've never had that before.
No.
There you go.
I'm sold on the original Hot Pocket. So forget the freezer ones. You get out of the freezer aisle. This is where it's at. Brent, thank you so much. All right, coming up, medications are a fact of daily life for a lot of people, some even taking more than one. Coming up, some really helpful information on how to be safe with all of those prescriptions. Tips you do not want to miss. It's coming up after the break, and a quick look at your news and weather.